Hi, now we're on to game 65 and the PR is slightly down. It's very disappointing. But, it might just be the decisions were difficult. We will see. So 6-2 double one double one 1 2 3. Got to come up and try and challenge the block on the 8. He doesn't always make it. So he has to hit loose. This is not quite anything yet. This 2 is good and hits. No real reason to come up against the 9 point. Maybe 11 to 10, although it gives 4-6, makes 4-6 good. Okay. Strange position. Making the 3 looks good. Okay, so I'm still pretty much in. The question is, do I need to come up to the edge of the prime or not? I'm not sure. I can always come up to the edge of the prime at a later date. Quite important to make the 10 point. I like making the 10, I'm going to go for it. See, we can always roll 3s and 2s like this. He's still got nothing. Okay. So I think we have to make the bar rather than we could hit and make the 21, but that leaves shots. This looks right to make the 5 prime, and then if he hits loose we have returns. So we have returns. We've got this checker here to play with, so we're not going to crunch when we come in now, which is good. So there's that exact concept of play. I had a 6 to play. Okay, so I don't think there's any numbers that are going to give him a cue. Well, there's like double 5, but most numbers are going to play pretty fine. And after the double 3, we're doing well. Question is, with this, the checker's now on the ace point, is this a double? Well, I don't think it is quite, because we still have some bad numbers, some numbers that don't really do anything apart from break our forward structure, like 4-2, 4-3, 4-1. So I'm going to just hold off, and now, not only that, it's not particularly easy to play. I don't want to get hit. I think I want to keep the block back, so keep the 10 point. I could switch 5 to 2, 5 to 3. Looking at it again, I do kind of like keeping the 10 point and the 8 point, maybe just leaving shots. So 3-3 plays. 3-3, okay. Most 3s are going to play anyway. Whereas if I do this, it's 6-3, has some bad numbers. Okay, I'm going to do that. And still, similar situation. I'm liable to my position is liable to collapse just as much as it's liable to improve. So now I have a direct shot, but nothing else really. He's got an anchor. If I don't hit, I roll a 6. It's okay, but he still has numbers. I think this is close, but not quite there. So 2-1, I just have to do that. We can actually make, oh no, okay. So now I'm not going to have any more doubling decisions. And I don't think I can make the 4 point and leave ones. The question is, am I going to be taking? He's not cubing, okay. I'm going to make the 4, and then I think I'm just going to bring one in. I don't want to play 6 to 2. So he didn't cube before. 44, 51, 60, 73, 81, 90, 92, 94. This is when you get a bit of a hint. If he didn't cube before and the position hasn't improved that much, then you know it's probably a take. So this is where you get a little bit of a cheat. 32, so he's 32, 16, 48, 60, 70, 84, 88, 90. We're 44, 73, 81, 90, 92, 94. We've got some outside, we're going to have some outside long range shots. We've got a strong board, we've got some race. We're going to just end up crunching to a 5 point board, but it's not going to be too bad, so I think this is a pretty standard take. Okay, so no shots, and we can't come out. I don't think there's no point coming out to the 18. Doesn't dupe anything to come to the 13, so we have to break the board. And now it's a little different. To go down to a 4 point board is not particularly desirable. So we come out with the 4, and I think instead of doing 1s as well as 8s, I think we go all the way. And oh, I didn't notice it does dupe the 3. Okay, so duping the 3 is very valuable here. Things like 4-1, 4-2 are bad. Okay, he does hit. I wasn't sure whether he was going to hit. So again, as far as PR is concerned, I will get some decisions in because the gammon can be saved. I think that's the right 4-2. And where you have a decision and you get it right, your PR is comes down. So even the 3-1 was a decision. And assuming he doesn't roll a double, okay, that would have been a decision. Okay. Let's have a look. Double 1 was right. So it was wrong to make the 10, okay. Sort of experimenting a bit maybe. And then all this was pretty standard. The double. And then coming out is too big, and it's just very difficult to actually make a play which busts a 5 point board to a 4 point board. But it's pretty big, it's 55. But my main boo-boo was not coming up with the 5-3. Okay. Right, 6-4, simple. No 2 please, okay, 4-2 is a 2. And then I think this is standard 22 and 8. It's going to make the 11. I'm going to absolutely love this. Some cubes. Fan is a pass, I think. Okay, the reason it's 2.1 is because 6-4 isn't absolutely the right play. I think the right play is probably to make the 2 point by about 0.0002 or something. No. It's actually to split this rollout was, wow, almost 10 years ago, 17th of December 2010. Okay, so that was an easy game. 5-4 is going to split. 6-4 makes the deuce. Double 1 is going to make both points, and we're not going to be in a cube, certainly not after 3-1. Okay, 6-5. Luckily he didn't roll a 3-2 or a 1, so I think his position is probably not got worse, but only slightly improved. Now his 3s are duplicated. Will he hit? No, okay. So I've got something, but I don't think it's quite enough to double yet. I've got 2 men back. 5-3 of course, and 5-4, very good numbers. 6-4 is good. Double 3, what can I do with that? I think it's going to make this the 4-point hit and up. I'm just going to check. I don't want him to make the 22. I want to get into a cubable position. And playing 3 down and up is okay, but just lets him make the 22. I mean, this looks pretty standard to me. And then the 3, if I come up to 21, it gives him 2s, but they're duplicated to some extent. Of course, it gives him an amazing double 2. Maybe coming up isn't necessary, and coming down is better for more covers. The point is, if he fans, it's a strong cube anyway, but maybe if he comes in and I come down, if he comes in with a 1-5, I can maybe cube this. 2-4, I can definitely cube. 5-1. Well, I think I have to make the 3-point. If I hit, I give loads of shots. Five, sure. And then 2s or 3s. I suppose I don't really want to get on the 21. I'd rather be on the 22, so I'm going to do that. Okay, walk right into that one. So he's still got a long way to go. Still got a long way to go. And I think this is an easy take. He's only got 5-4 to point, double 6. And he's back on the 23. So I can't ever imagine passing this. I'm going to have more than maybe one chance to get to roll an ace. Wow, okay. So he's still not... Okay, let's do this. Now I'm going to have some recube decisions. So this can't be a recube. I've got 2 men back. It's only 6-3 and everything else is pretty junk, so now I'm going to have to switch on him. So I'm running out of time, so 2 for sure, and then maybe just 2 down. I could play 1 down and then 1 to the 4. Give me 3s, but it would duplicate the 3s that I need to make the 6-point. Also, I don't really mind him coming on the ace. If he fans now, I still don't think it's anything. It's close-ish. It's close because I've got 3-2, 3-1 to make the point. So if I roll a 6, he rolls a 6. I think the market is gone, but I'm not sure by how much. If if I roll a 6 and he rolls a 1, well, I think that's probably a pass. The thing that I don't want to see is like 5-2, 5-3, double 3 plays, double 4 makes the ace point. It's looking like I'm going to have to cube it. If it's a big blunder, then it's a big blunder. Okay, so it's worked out well. I'm interested to see what the thing says. 1, 2, 3, 4, giving myself a good 3. 6 is a duped, of course. I'm going to have to hit. Okay, that's fine. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to switch. And I don't want to get hit on the ace point. So it's pretty good to switch in a way. Still not coming out. So double 4 and things, can watch out for double 4. 4, 2. Do I want to keep the man back? Probably. But I don't know. So still desperate for a 6. So now I kill the 5s. 3 is there. So 5-4, 5-3, 5-2 will play, double 4 will play, it's just double 3. I think this is better for the 5-4, 5-2. And still no 4-6. And I didn't see this. 1, 2, okay, no, double 2 plays, what am I talking about? I think clearing from the back. So if he brings 2 men in, I'm in trouble. Okay, so now I get 6. If he brings 1 man in, it's going to be tricky. Okay, so 5. So a bit of a dynamic game. Looks like he's going to save the gammon. Oops. Give myself double 3. Okay, great. Again, making. So the recue was wrong. Alright, it's a 5-4, 6-4. Double 1, and then this was all pretty self-explanatory. So the double 3 was right, and the cube was right. Hitting was right with the 5-1. That's, I think, tricky. I think most players would make the point there. Then I found, then I felt the redouble was easy, but an easy take, but it wasn't. It was a bigger redouble than a take. So I wasn't absolutely right, and then I knew when I started getting back into it that I was going to be faced with some difficult decisions, and this recue was way too early. Okay. Kind of tricked myself into cubing. Okay, so let's carry on. 4-2, game 68. 6-2. I think it's fine to split. He makes the 23, that's interesting. I think I'm going to make the 20. Play to the 11. He hits in the slots. Okay, well, I'll would never have guessed. So now I have to hit, of course. He's got a blotting board. Now it's a mess, cleaning up the mess, making a 3. And I haven't got anything yet, got 3 men back. I think making the 8 is far more important than coming up to the 20, but I could be wrong, shouldn't play it so quickly. 2-1, so it transposes. And now I think I'm a favourite. If I can hit, I'm in good shape. I do. This could be a cubable. Yeah, I mean, this looks like an easy position to cube. I suspect it's a take because he's got the 10 point. I think I would take. Is he passing? Yeah. Okay. Well, I would have been wrong. Okay, so let's go back to where the analysis is. Five to 1 was better with the 3-1. Okay. What did I play? Tried to keep. Oh yeah, for the 5-4. I'll have to look back at that. Why that's wrong. Okay. Alright, we'll come back to the analysis. So 5-2, game 69. 3-1, can make 21. Of course, but this looks better. I've also got spare on the 8. It needs to be used, and making the 5 point makes it easier to use it in the offense. So if I don't hit, that's cool. From a PR point of view, it's going to be an easy game. I'll bring it in, could play down. I'm not sure what the difference is. So in a way, I don't want to hit. Okay, I can come up. So if the race is close, I almost missed that. 44, 39, 83, 117, 135, 143, 139, 65, 16, 91, 115, 130. So the race is quite close. Also, if I come up to the 21 and he makes the 10 point, then he's got to clear it. It's going to be more difficult for him to clear. Having said that, if he doesn't make it, okay, let's do it. I just think it's wrong. Okay, so I'm up in the race, I'm not sure by how much. 39, 57, 79, 90, 115, 67, 1. I'm not up, 111. Shit. 115, 26. 4 pips down, why did I run? Oh right, okay, I was up, fine. Okay, maybe it was right. So. 1, 2. 2 down. 3. To the 4. So getting all the credit for these moves. Hopefully the PR is coming down to something respectable. Still hoping to get it way below, what, like 3.5, something like that. So 36 plus 66, 74, 77. Just checking the system looks to be an easy take there. 49, 20, 69, 12, 81, 84. Yeah, this has got to be 7 pips. Got to be a take. It's a long enough race. Ooh. And now, after the double 6, So still hanging in there. Okay, 2 level 6s in a row. I think it's not going to make much difference. Got to play 6 to 5 to give myself a double 5. It takes 4 men off. Still a roll double 5. And now it's like almost completely dead. I just need. Does it make any difference? Okay, it's got a lot of analysis to catch up on. Let's go to the review. We'll see where it is. Okay, so splitting is wrong. I kind of know that. This was. Splitting's wrong. Why? Because he's got 5 men on the 3-point. You don't want to bring them into play, and then double 2. And it was a pass, but not a huge pass. Yeah, the double 1's going to be interesting here. What was this? Okay, yeah. I'm going to try and close some windows to get it to speed up. Okay, so the double 1 was not wrong, but it might not have been right, as in it might have been very close. No, it looks like coming up was, anything that doesn't come up is a pretty sizable error, and then for some reason I just didn't count. I ran and I was behind. Oh no, I was 20 down. Okay, so running is right there, yeah. Luckily. And then just have like a position where the PR is going to be coming down. I think I deserve it a little bit after a bit of a rough ride. Be back in a sec. Next, game 7. 2-1, 5-3, let's make it. Okay, he comes down. Definitely come down with the 3. I'm not sure about the 2. He's threatening to sort of make the bar. His 3s are duplicated. Could it be that bad to play 24-22? It's a bit stuck. What's going on? Okay, it's hanging. I'm going to leave it there for a while. Hopefully it will fix. But I think I'm going to split with the 2. I've decided. Because he's looking to make the bar, he'll make the bar. And now I can make something myself. Well, I can't on that side of the board, but I think I'm going to have to make the 4 point. Okay, okay. Attacks, I got a better board than him. So still comfortable, he's not cubing. Double 3 is a great roll. I mean, I assume I've got to make the 5 point. And just come up. I mean, not give a long range shot with a tempo hit. And I think this is going to be a cube. Even if I fan, it's not a re-cube, and you still might not cover. So, yeah. Having 2 men back, I mean, I'm not, maybe, it might be a little bit early because I've only got a 4 point board. I'm not sure. Okay, so I got lucky, then I fanned. 1, 2. So he's still got 2 men back. He doesn't pick and pass, but now that's an easy play. I'm definitely going to hit twice. Double 4 is just going to come around. 1, 2, 3, 4. 6, 3 is easy. Okay, so it should be plain sailing from here. I don't think there's reason to give a double 1. Double 1. I think I'm just going to make the 7 actually then. Double 3 is the worry, but it plays just about. Okay, I've got to, of course, I would hit loose anyway. Okay, now it's a question of just bearing in safely. I don't think I want to clear the 6 point. And no double 5 is bad, but I shouldn't have to do this. The alternative was to clear the 6. And now, because he's got 5 men back, I just want to try and clear the 6 as soon as possible. Okay, that's reasonable. I suppose it doesn't leave a shot. He's still got an open 4 point. Didn't roll the dreaded 6-5. So if I get hit now, I can take for quite a long time, so I think it's worth leaving the extra shot, because otherwise it's very difficult to clear. And he hits, and this means that I might face a re-cube. He hits, and I hit back, no 3 or 2. Okay, so low forced. Not a bad shot because he doesn't manage to get a man to here. Of course, he hits it and rolls a 4. So if he covers, I've still got take. If he makes the 6 prime, I think I'm going to pass. He hasn't quite made the 6 prime yet. So what can go wrong? He might not come out from my 3 prime. But having said that, I might leave shots. I might leave extra numbers. So with a gap, it's very hard. With a gap being closed out, it's very hard to win. You've only got about, I don't know, 18%, depending on where his spare checkers are placed. But his small numbers, but I'm gonna let it go. I mean, it could be bad. Okay. Let's see. Let's see what plus says though. Could be overvaluing my race. Tends to overvalue the race in these positions. Comes down to a smaller take. But I know the reason I passed, I clicked on pass because I saw that the small numbers that don't come out make the 6 prime. So I would have to roll small twice in a row to come a cropper, and then I still haven't come in, and then I still might leave a shot. Now it thinks it's a pass. So you've got to be careful with these positions. Lots of positions XG gets wrong on lower settings. Oh, I don't know why the icon is still there. I thought it was a pass. Maybe I missed. Ah no, I clicked back on. Yeah, I click back on plus. So let's go through. Splitting was right, making the 4 points, and then this cube was, well, it said it's only 0.06, but it's big enough because you win lots of gammons in your, and because you can't win gammons on a centered cube, you want to engineer it that you can win gammons, so you have to cube. If the cube was on your side, it would be a different scenario, and I don't think it would be a redouble. And then it was just, I got some really easy numbers to play, and then the 4-2 was right. 5-2, I didn't have any choice here, of course I'm not gonna, and then I got lucky, and then I got unlucky. Okay, let's play one more maybe. I think now he's got one back, I'm going to slot, even though I've only got 4 men on the 6 point. Now I can definitely make it. Hope that he doesn't improve, so he does, and makes the 4 point. I mean, it seems to me that I have to split. I'm going to play a little bit more on instinct here and not think too much. Okay, that's a great number. For fan, I think it's takeable. 1-5. I don't think I want to pick up the man on the 9 point. Could it ever be right to hit on the ace? Don't think so. Could be. So 6-2 is going to make the 3 point anyway. 6-4 making the bar. 2-4 is a great number, keeps me in it. And I think I want to make the 9 point. The ones are duped to an extent. And he hits back, and now I think I'm taking most cube. Okay, thank God. 1, 2, and then I can just make the bar and not switch. I mean, switching isn't that good, really, even though he's got 3 blocks. 1. Okay, I don't think I can switch here, even though he's going to safety up some of the blocks. I think I'm an underdog, so there's no point cubing. Oh dear. What do I do here? Do I make the ace point? 1. Can't do this. 1. If I do this, 1, 2, 3, 4. This is just ridiculous. If I make the ace, I know I think I'm taking. Ah, this is horrid. This is horrid, this is horrid. I mean, what else is there? Making a deuce? Then there's just rolls a 5 or a 2. This? Can this actually be right? Possibly. Okay, so this is 2. And then if you just do this. Okay, and then I can't think I can pass this. Ah, this is horrid. Can I actually pass this? I don't think so. Okay, so I'm still at the edge of a prime. It's not terrible. Wow, look at this. 1, 2, 3, and easy to play as well. And then what's the cube action going to be? Well, I don't think this is anything yet. Got so many bad numbers. 48, 64, 76, 86, 94, 98, 100, 22, 24 is 46. 116. So 16 pips up. But if I don't roll a double 5 or a double 3, then I'm leaving lots. Like 5, 2, oh, 5, 2 pips and passes. 4, 3 is not good. 6, 1 is not good. Okay. Wow, look at this. It makes it easy to play, gets me some 2 good decisions as well. 6, 5. Can I do that? No. This. Do I risk getting a double 3? Maybe this is just best. Still play on here, even though it's 2 numbers. I'm just going to play it like this. Okay, it's still too good. Still getting the 2 good in. Okay, now of course it's just a 3 double pass. So it was a take, but I screwed up. Okay, so let's see. should have got on the ace. Always miss these. Okay, and then just play clean, don't leave shots. Level 2 was fine. Level 3, so I got the difficult bit right, and it was an easy take which I agonised over. And then this was a small cube. Okay, I'm not distraught at missing that. Interesting. Okay. Play one more. Five, 3. That was difficult. That was a difficult game. Oh, that's an easy play. He's going to run. I haven't got enough. I could slot the 4, but I don't think that it's necessary. I think this is just minimal risk. Again, this is close, but I don't think it's enough. 81, 902, 142. We're one pick down. Hitting will be good. I can hit on the ace. Maybe I do because of this block here. Maybe I'm comfortable doing that. Also, if he found it's a cube, so that's 9 cubes, which is a good scenario. This is possible, but it also gives him 6-5 to escape. 5-2 is going to make the 11. I don't really know. 2-6, okay. And this probably isn't a cube because of the blot on the ace point. Seems a bit early. Okay, so I'm going to cover the blot. I think I can just make the 8 point. What's more important? I'm seeing that I think I'm attacking. Well, I'm not worried about being hit, that's for sure, because he's got a blot on the 5 point, but if he makes it, then the follow-up is difficult. If he doesn't make it, then I've got some things that attack. Now, if he makes the 5 point here, I'm in a lot better shape. Okay, this feels just more solid. Okay, now I'm happy that I've got the 8 points. Okay, that's a very easy play. Now, this could be close. 42, 68, 79, 95, 125, 39, 126. So I've got 6 hitters there, plus I've got 6-3 and 5-4 and stuff like that, and 3-1. I think I have to cube this with the 2 blocks. Okay, and then pick it up. Don't want to be hit with 2-6. I don't think. I've still got some covers. Okay, so that's good. And now I think I just bring it to the 8 point. Don't want to leave 3 blocks. Now it becomes difficult to play, but not with 4-5. Hopefully we'll just fan to make it easy for me to play. These plays are pretty easy. 1, 2, 3. And I think not paying off to the 2-6 is good. Unlikely, obviously, to roll a double 4. 5-3, and I think now we just play big. try and get it over with now. I mean, if he comes in with a 2 something, and then we don't roll a 6, we're in a bit of trouble. So I think we give him the 2, 1, double 2, and 2, 4. 3, 2. I suppose give nothing. Now hitting for sure if I can. I can't. I'm not going to split and board to hit, of course. It's likely now you make something, and now. Okay, so now I'm not, luckily not faced with the decision of having to hit or not. Okay, and then just not switching from the 6 point on his head. I think just 5 to 1 is safer. I mean, he can still stay. Okay, now he's going to go. No, he's not. Okay. And he might still stay. So do I not just want to do this and try and lock it up? As opposed to this. Takes another man off, which could be important. Okay, I don't know. Maybe he's going to go anyway. Can't have been a big deal. Okay, what is this? What have I done? What have I done? Okay, no, let's go back. Huge no double. Okay. Then the 4-2 is misplayed anyway. Oh, then I should have just hit. That is difficult. Okay. 5-3 was wrong, just play safe. It's interesting. Only 1 pip. I'm still 1 pip up in the race. I guess it's just too much to. I've got 2 open points. Too much to expect. Alright, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you for watching. So game 72, and so coming to a sort of to enough games to reflect on how well I can play on this against X3. Alright, thank you for watching.